Hi, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video, and in today's session, I would like to talk about personal development. And the topic is three decisions in life that separate high achievers from mere dreamers. Okay, now this is a very important topic if you want to become successful. In fact, this was shared by Warren Buffett. All right, this was shared by Warren Buffett, and basically, I'm sure most of you know who he is. All right, Warren Buffett is the third richest man in the world, and he specialized in investment. And he's already almost 90 years old. All right. So, as usual, if you want to become successful, I believe that it is important to listen to people who are successful. And who better can you listen to than the third richest man in the world? Okay, so this is a very important session because it was shared by Warren Buffett about success and three decisions that will separate you from high achievers and mere dreamers. So let me ask you, are you a mere dreamer? Are you a mere dreamer, or you have a specific goal to become successful? Now, if you have a specific goal to become successful, then I believe that this is very, very important for you. This session today will be very important for you. Okay, those are the three things. Number one, don't risk what you have to get something you don't need. Isn't it logical? A lot of people are doing that because of what? Men chase after bigger things, usually out of greed, when they should have held back. Don't you think so? You see, there are a lot of things we do without even thinking because it is an emotional decision, all right? It's an emotional decision we make because we are greedy, all right? Or we have ego, we want to show people. An example is when you are not doing that well, but you want to purchase an expensive car. Actually, the car that you do not need because you already have an existing car. Now you want to buy a very expensive sports car, which you don't really need at all. Now, if you have excess money, then it's not a problem. But in most cases, when you're struggling, then this is a decision that you should not make. All right, so don't chase after bigger things out of greed. They should be held back. Therefore, before you make any decision, think about it seriously. Is it necessary for me to take this action and invest in the car or whatever it is? All right. Now, risk something important to you for something that is unimportant to you. It makes no sense at all. This is the second thing. What called risk something important to you for something that is not important at all. It doesn't make any sense. That's what a lot of people do. I give a simple example. This is a very simple example. All right. There are married men who are having affairs when they are happily married. Don't you think that is very stupid? Because you're risking your marriage, your family, and so on for something that really, you do not need at all. It makes no sense because it's not important at all. What's important is having a happy family together with your spouse. So if you go and risk having affairs, then you are that sort of person that's going to lose a lot of things. All right. So basically, having affairs is something that you're going to break up your family. All right. The odds are 99 to 1. All right, 99 to 1. Because 99% you're going to have problem. You're going to have a breakup family. You're going to have a problem in your family relationship and so on. So don't do that. All right, that is what a lot of people do. That's why they are poor. They are not successful. Okay, so the first thing is don't risk what you have to get something you don't need at all. Okay, number two, Number two, invest in relationship with honest and ethical people. This is so important, all right? Whoever you associate with will determine whether you're going to fail or you're going to succeed. So invest in relationship with people who are honest and who are ethical. All right. Now think about a person that have the making of long-term success. Okay, think of somebody that you know who have the making of a long-term success. Now, I want you to imagine this. Can you imagine if you get 10% of the earnings for the rest of your life? Imagine this. All right. If you can have 10% of the earnings for the rest of their life. All right? Because why? You associate with people who are successful, you are going to be successful as well. All right? Because environment is very, very contagious to success or even to failure. Okay? Now, you need to have leadership qualities. And the people that you are going to associate with, they should have leadership qualities as well, which I hope that you're going to have as well. What are the leadership qualities? You can influence others. Persuasion skill is very important, all right? You need to be able to persuade others or influence others. And the people that you're going to friend with, you're going to associate with are also this type of people. People who are generous, that's another thing. People who are generous are very, good people. Don't you think so? They're generous. And honesty, another one. You want to associate with people who are honest. All right, you don't associate with people who are, who are dishonest. That's for sure. All right. Now, this is also important. Are you that sort of person, or are you associating with people who give credit to others for their own deeds? Now, this is very unselfish indeed. They do something which is their part, but they don't take credit for it. They offer their credit to other people. Okay, they give credit to others for what they did. That is leadership quality, that's for sure. Most people, they will claim, they will claim the credit even though they don't do it. Okay, but here we are talking about people, who give credit to others for the deed that they do. Okay, that's the second one. Number third, this is very important. Measure your life success through one word. Can you guess what is that one word? Measure your life success through one single word, that's all. What is that word? L-O-V-E, love. That is so important. It is what makes the world go round, all right? How many of the people you want to have love you actually love you? Ask you that question. Because love is so important. When you give out love, you receive love. So it's important to give before you receive. So here, how many of the people you want to have love you, all right? They actually love you. Answer that question honestly. Okay? Now, rich people, wealthy people have buildings named after them. Don't you think so? There are wealthy people who have buildings named after them. But many of them, nobody loved them. Nobody loved them. It's no meaning in life, all right? You need to have love because in this world, we need to interact with people, and we need to interact with people who respect us, who love us. Okay? Now, I want you to remember this, all right? This is so important. You can't buy love. Do you agree that? You can't buy love. You cannot force love upon you. You can't even pay money for love. On the other hand, you can buy dinner. All right? You can buy dinner. You can even buy sex. All right? You can even buy testimonials by paying people to give you a good testimonials. But you cannot buy love. So it's important to realize that, okay? Now, how do you get love? Give to get. That means you're going to love people unconditionally if you want them to love you back. As simple as that. There's no shortcut to it. All right? That's what I call it the law of reciprocity. You give out love, you will receive love. And remember, whatever you send out will come back. So whatever you sow, you are going to reap manifold in the future. So it's important, okay? So that's all the sharing for today. It's very important session. But the thing is that there are three things I'll share with you. Let me summarize for you. The topic is 3 decisions in life that separate high achievers from mere dreamers, okay? I hope you are not just mere dreamers. You are on your way to become a high achiever. So number 1, don't risk what you have to get something you don't need. That's important, right? That's important. Or else we're going to waste a lot of time, a lot of money, and even risk our family, happiness, and so on. Number 2, invest in relationship with honest and ethical people. It's so important to surround yourself with people who are of integrity, who are honest, who are ethical, and so on. All right. Now, number 3, measure your life success through one single word, that is love. All right. So ask yourself, okay, do you give out love? If you don't, then you will not receive love in return. Okay, so what you need to do is to give out plenty of love, and you will have plenty of love coming back to you. Just like on Facebook as well. All right, if you go and like or love other people's posts, all right, what would you get back? They come back to your post and like and love your post as well. Don't you think so? That's reciprocity. That is reciprocity. So a lot of people don't have much engagement because they don't go out to other people's posts and like or even love. So remember, all right, you have to give out love in order to receive love. Okay, so that's all my sharing for today. I know it is just a short sharing, but I hope that you benefit from this. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. I appreciate you for your time that you spend with me here. And in Malaysia today, it is a Monday. All right, so I hope you have a great week ahead of you, and I will see you again on Friday for another session of my live video. Oh, by the way, correction. I think for the next few session, I have to cancel it because of the holiday season, because of Christmas, New Year, and so on. So, okay. But anyway, I will inform you all when I will commence again. So this is Richard Quack from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.